Hello and welcome. Have you ever really thought about the drinks you have every day? From that first cup of coffee in the morning to just a simple glass of water? Well, every single drink has a job to do. Today, we're going to look at the world of non-alcoholic drinks in a really simple and easy way. Okay, let's get into it. So, here's what we're going to talk about. We'll start with the super basics, like what even is a drink? Then we'll get into the three main things a drink can do for you. And to finish up, we'll take a closer look at water. Yep, there's more than one kind. Here's our little roadmap for today. We'll start with a welcome, talk about those three jobs, meet some drink families, and then pause for a quick quiz to see what you've learned. After that, we'll dive deep into water and then wrap it all up. All right, first up, the world of drinks. Let's start with a really simple question. What actually is a drink or a beverage? It's actually super simple. A beverage is just another word for any kind of liquid that's safe for you to drink. So whether you're talking about juice, water, or milk, they're all beverages. Easy, right? Now here's where it gets interesting. Not all drinks do the same thing. You can think of them as having three main jobs that they do for our bodies. So the first job is stimulating. A stimulating drink is one that gives you a little kick of energy. It helps you wake up and feel more alert, especially when you're feeling tired. And the perfect example of this? Coffee. So many people drink it in the morning to get that stimulating effect, that little boost of energy to start the day. Some teas can do this for you too. Okay, job number 2 is refreshing. Imagine it's a hot day, or you've just finished some exercise. You're feeling thirsty, right? Well, a refreshing drink is exactly what you need. It cools you down and gets rid of that thirsty feeling. Soft drinks like the one you see here are a really common refreshing drink. Things like juice and just a nice cold glass of water are also perfect for refreshing you on a hot day. And finally, the third job is nourishing. A nourishing drink is kind of like liquid food. It gives your body important nutrients that help you build strength. Milk is a fantastic example of a nourishing drink. It's packed with nutrients like calcium and vitamins that are great for your body. Fruit smoothies are another really good one. So we've got our three jobs: stimulating, refreshing, and nourishing. But within these groups, you can find huge families of different kinds of drinks. Just look at all these different options. You can group them into big families. For example, there's the tea family, the coffee family, the juice family, and of course, the water family. There are just so many choices out there. Okay, we have talked about some pretty important ideas. So how about we do a quick check to see what you remember? Let's do it. All right, here's your question. Which one of these drinks is stimulating? Is it A, water, B, coffee, or C, milk? Remember, stimulating means it helps wake you up. Go ahead and take a second to think about it. And the correct answer is B, coffee. That's because coffee has caffeine, which gives you that boost of energy. Water is usually refreshing, and milk is nourishing. Great job if you got that right. Okay, now it's your turn. What's your favorite drink? Go ahead and think of it. Now, based on what we just learned, would you say your favorite drink is refreshing, stimulating, or nourishing? You can pause and think about it for a moment. It's a great way to use what we've just learned. Now, let's zoom in and focus on one of the biggest drink families of all, water. It might seem really simple, but there are actually a couple of different types. Let's look at the two most common ones. So the two main types you'll see are still water and sparkling water. And the big difference is just one thing: gas, or more specifically, carbon dioxide. Still water has no gas, so it's flat. Sparkling water has that gas added, and that's what makes all the bubbles. And here are two really famous brands that might help you remember. Over on the left, we've got Evian, which is a type that's still water. See? No bubbles. And on the right, there's Perrier, which is a very famous sparkling water. You can even see the bubbles in the bottle. And just like that, we're at the end. That went by fast, didn't it? Let's do a really quick review of the main things we talked about today. So, to wrap it all up, first, we learned that beverage is just a fancy word for any drink. Second, drinks have three main jobs. Stimulating gives you energy, refreshing helps when you're thirsty, and nourishing gives you strength. And last, we learned that still water is flat and sparkling water has bubbles. So I'll leave you with this final thought. The next time you feel thirsty and go to get a drink, just stop and think for a second. What does your body really need right now? Do you need energy? Do you need to cool down? Or do you need some nutrients? Now you know enough to make the perfect choice. Thanks so much for joining me.